Yesterday, Pete said he had to tell you can't buy a ticket for every person in Minnesota to come watch you play. What's it gonna be like being in your hometown in a playoff series like this?
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It might be cheaper for me because then my family can just drive up the street to the game instead of flying and stuff. So I'm just happy they're gonna be able to watch me play live. So it's just another. It's no different. Same game, just obviously hometown team. So it doesn't change anything for me except for my parents get to come and my siblings and stuff. So it just makes it that much better.
We talked about the mental challenge for goalies. Is it different because you're playing in that building or,
Yeah, not really. The only difference is I could drive home in between games if I wanted to, but, I'm going to treat it like, I'm in Calgary or Colorado or Seattle or whatever. So I'm just, like I said earlier, just happy they get to come and get to experience it with me, and I'm just focused on one game at a time, so I'm excited for tomorrow.
like you said in the post-game show the other night, that there was a big challenge for you to be even better this year. How do you look at that as far as the hunger and, you know?
Yeah, I think, last year, obviously, we were really close to moving on, and, still feels like that was yesterday. And now it's, I talked about last year, wanting another opportunity, and now it's right in front of me. So it's up to me to make it right and to, get past where we were last year and even further. So, this is what I've been thinking about since, that last goal went on me last year was this opportunity, and now it's right in front of me.
How long did it take you to get over? I don't want to say get over, but to kind of come to grips with that because you played so well, but you still didn't advance last year.
I'll let you know when it happens. You never, it sucks, and just the thing that's the hardest thing I think for me is just the turnover and stuff. It's every team's so different, and the guys that you lose, year in and year out, sucks, and so you just want to. For me, obviously, I want to win, but I want to play with this group as long as I can too. That's a big part of it. So it's a great group of guys, and you never know what's going to happen next year. So we got to make the most of it while we have this group.
How do you mentally manage the expectations and the high bar you set for yourself last year, and then also the opponent being a familiar foe for you?
Yeah, I think, if I could have the same series last year, obviously I would want that, but it's. Can't put too much pressure on myself. I'm just one guy on a team, and I got to go out there and do my job. And there's 19 other guys that have a job to do out there as well. So I'm just going to focus on the things I can do. And like I learned last year, we could lose tomorrow and win the next 4 games. It's like playoffs are so long, and every game is. You win one game, great. You lose, it's. Flush it. It's just the stuff you learn when you obviously I'd never played in a series like that, so I just learned so much. And we were up 2-1, and then you blink and we're down 3-2. So it's the highs and lows of a playoff series. So I learned a lot, and I'm looking to use that tomorrow.
Facing him a few times already now, what do you see in Kaprizov, and what makes him as great as he is?
Yeah, he's one of the best in the league, I think, in my opinion. He's just so skilled and so smart, and him and Zuccarello are like, they know each other so well, it seems like, out there, and they could have a chance in the slot, and they'll dish it over to the other guy who's in the corner. It's just, you got to be so aware when they're on the ice, and you can't make those mistakes because they're going to make you pay. So they're special, and obviously 2 guys that are going to be circled for our group, and they're great players, but we've had success against them this year, so we know what to do, and we got to just make sure we know when they're out there.
Do you still have the fat head? Did you move it? When you're off to college?
No, I didn't. I moved it from. We lived in an apartment, and then I moved it to my old house, and then I think it's long gone by now.
Saw you also work out with Philip a little bit in the off season and stuff. Just what's it? He's had a really good few months as well. Depending on who's in goal, what's it going to be like facing him as well?
Yeah, I've never worked with him before, but I played against him. He was Team Sweden's goalie when I was on USA, so he's obviously had a heck of a season. He's a great goalie, and it seems like in the last month, every time I look at their games, he's has a shutout or he stopped like 33 or 34, so he's feeling good, and it's going to be fun. But it's not me versus him, so. I'm sure he's confident, and it's just going to be fun. I just can't wait for the series to start. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll repeat next